welcome to Vividly Violin. As many of you guys know, I was a finalist in Play with Ray 2019. I got flown out to go to LA and play with Ray and, well, play with Ray, hey. And it was just an amazing, amazing opportunity. I feel like I'm still on cloud nine. But I have gotten people asking, how did I make my audition tape? Did I have any special things that I did? And so I wanted to share my process. I really hope this helps you, and I want to wish every one of you guys auditioning best of luck. So once you've read the recording guidelines, you're going to want to think about your sound, specifically balancing you and Ray's part. The way I did it is I had speakers that were putting out Ray's violin part towards me, and I was listening to that as I was playing. And then later in the testing process, we made sure to test it several times to make sure the balancing was correct before we actually started recording. Obviously, sound is important, but you also want to have a video that looks good on the screen. When Ray or whoever's reviewing these videos opens up the video, you want it to look nice. It's also a creative opportunity to kind of be able to show your personality. So one more thing, when you're planning your recording, pick an environment and pick a time when you're not gonna have any weird background noise. You know, if your neighbor's playing like super like knock 'em out video games and you can hear that through your wall. Pick a time when you're not playing, or pick a room. Don't play in that room. Don't record on garbage day when the garbage truck's gonna be coming by. Don't record if you are expecting a package. Things like that seem really small, but when you're in the middle of your best take yet, and a mailman comes up and rings your doorbell, it is the most devastating feeling ever. So just don't do it. Don't do it. Take your background noises into account, take your location into account. The last step is thinking about what you're gonna wear. I have been in so many situations, even in lessons, where I'll just wear a shirt that I haven't worn before to lesson, and turns out that shirt, my violin just slides all over the place. All right, so step number 2 is testing your setup. You're gonna wanna play a little bit with Ray and kind of record that. Very, very important to test your balance. And you also want to test your camera angle. With the camera angle, you basically just want to decide how much of you want to show. It is a really good idea, at least in my opinion, to show your whole body, because that way the judges can kind of see your whole stage persona, kind of how you communicate with your body. A big thing that I learned from Play with Ray was how important communicating the music through your body and through facial expressions and different things like that, how important that is. Record yourself and see if you're communicating as many musical ideas and as much emotion as you think you are. Because at least for me personally, a lot of times I'm like, oh my word, I'm just giving it all. It's like so many facial expressions. And then I watch a video and I'm like, you know, it's like, no, like 0.001. And even doing it a couple days before is best, because it's something that only gets better the more you practice it. Step number 3 is record. First of all, record in full takes if you can. When I first started recording,
let me tell you, it was gruesome.
I would kind of like stop if I made any mistake. And I realized that when you're recording, unless you have a major mistake where it's like, there's no way that I'm gonna submit a video with this big of a mistake in it, keep on going, because restarting, doing that process all over again, it's so emotionally exhausting. And by the time you're done with your hour recording session, you might have one full take, maybe. Set a time limit as well. Don't just have an unending recording time. That keeps you from either becoming satisfied too soon or exhausting yourself to the point where then you can't get any good takes. Another really important thing for me is setting small breaks between my takes. So last thing, if you think about Ray and how he plays, and when you watch videos of him playing, or if you see him perform live, he is a master at communicating with the audience, at kind of showing a little bit of his personality through his playing. And in my opinion, at least, whenever I see him play and then you meet him afterwards, it feels like it's a very congruent person. It's like the same. And that leads to this final point where show some personality in your video. 3, 2, 1. When I recorded my video, here's how it went. I set a limit with my teacher. I think it was 5 or 6 takes. I think number 4 was pretty good. And then I played number 5. And like it started taking like,
it was not good.
And so I was like, oh, let me do one more, number 6. Number 6 was like a little bit better, but still not great. And I was getting tired. I was listening to number 6 and I was hearing some mistakes, and my teacher and my mom were both telling me like, you know what? I think we're done. Like, you got number 4 was pretty good. I think that's all. And all of a sudden, which just doesn't always happen for me when I'm recording, but all of a sudden I just got this fire in me like, no, I am going to get another take. I know that I can fix this, because it was like a measure or something that I just kept messing up on. It was annoying me. And it was like, no, I am getting this. I'm in the zone. Like, all of a sudden, I just clicked. I knew that I could do it, but it was kind of like, my teacher and my mom were both kind of like, are you sure you want to do another take? And I was like, yes. And then we finished, and it was like, that is the one. None of the things that I'm sharing in this video are, you know, inside scoops that I've gotten from Ray or any of the people at LA Phil. These are just all the things that I did, and since I've gotten questions, I wanted to share them with y'all. Good luck to everybody that is going to be submitting to Play with Ray. Sydney, it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. And I hope that y'all just have a wonderful experience. I hope that your recording process goes smoothly and you end up with a recording that you're really proud of. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Play with Ray is completely worth it. It wasn't easy for me to do it, and I would say that the recording process was very frustrating at times. But the experiences and the opportunities that I got from Play with Ray were so absolutely worth it. So go for it. If you're on the edge about it, go for it. Play with Ray is absolutely worth it.